Hello everybody, and welcome to Project Zomboid for today. We're going to do some cooking. There is going to be cooking that's happening, but I do want to do some other little projects as well. As I've started to build a little path roadway out of concrete using my masonry skills to connect a little right side area of the motel.
Into like the winter months or something. Goddamn.
And it sounds like John has arrived back to base. He was in Louisville. I guess he's back now. Come, join me. Join me in Zomboid. Take a seat. You can get comfortable. You don't have to worry about being eaten by zombies. I just like how the featured clips are shown before anything else. It makes it look like some channels have no clips. Feel like the featured clip thing should have been optional, toggled on by the streamer, not on by default. Featured clips. I suppose then you're saying that if the channel has no featured clips, that it doesn't show anything. So it just makes it appear empty, which is interesting. I had featured a couple of my clips fairly shortly after the feature was released because I wanted to have some available. But featured clips are themselves an opt-in, as you, the streamer, have to pick which clips are featured. Huh. I had gotten a third gnome. I didn't realize I had a fourth. Caco, I left a gift in the kitchen. Okay, I'll check kitchen here in just... I think that gnome just turned. I'm suspicious. Yeah, I can harvest these tomatoes. Now they're finally seed barren. Let's collect. When I go to most channels, they haven't featured any, and it was blank. Ah, maybe the trick is you need to encourage your streamer to go and feature some clips then. Maybe that's the real trick. It's also annoying because you need to click through all of that to get to the VODs now. I can see that being tedious if you're frequently going over to the VODs panel. Maybe a slight UI change should be done. Unsure. I haven't really taken a peek too hard amongst channels I follow over their VODs or clips. So I don't really have much of a... Yeah, I agree with that being really annoying. Or something. Check my vegetables. Young cabbages, young broccoli, and young wheat. It's watered too far, but it has been raining a ton recently. That's kind of adding on to it. I need to cut down these trees. I do not want them growing here. Very awkward. Just as there is some grass beneath that gnome over there. Not very appealing. That's gonna need to be tidied up. Ahem. I remove the grass. There we go, much better. Now I also need to move those logs, because those will also make my garden. Or, I shouldn't even say would also, they do also make my garden look untidy, unkempt. Grass killer! That's right. I destroy the grass. The only grass I want to see around here is lemongrass. And those are nicely planted together in furrows. Humph! Grass blasted. Yup. Get picked, grass. Huh. And, whoop. Did that gnome just move? Or did it just turn? I'm not looking directly at them, and then I just see some movement out of the corner of my eye. It's kind of a snap over. Huh? Suspicious. I need water and fertilizer. 1 bag. Slowly, finally running out. Only have 9 bags left, but I have been a little bit more proactive on just throwing things that have gone stale into the compost. It's not worth it to cook. We have so much food, I throw it into the composter now. And we need to gather some of the compost into a bag. Fertilizer, and then I need watering cans. Oh, wait! It's raining again. Maybe I don't need to water these tomatoes then. Maybe I'll leave them and see how much they get watered from the rain. You do the same in Minecraft? Do you mean with extra long grass, Goob? Knock them all out? Hate it? The grass died as it lived. Untouched. Poor grass. It never gets... You know, you always are told that you need to go outside and touch grass, but have we ever considered, does the grass even want to be touched? Maybe it's sensitive. Maybe it's shy. Maybe it doesn't want contact with people. I want to touch that grass. No! The grass is afraid. We also did a little trip out to go get some concrete powder because I needed that for my masonry stuff. And I ended up getting attacked by a zombie, and I got a neck wound that was quite serious, to where if I took off my bandage, I would go just to take it off and swap it out to a new one. I'd get down to have health. When I first bandaged after getting damaged too, I pulled up my health, and when I threw my bandage around my neck, I was down like here in my health, nearly dead. Neck cuts are nerve-wracking to deal with. I had one solo one. Hello, by the way, Kurbachev. I had one solo run while I wasn't paying enough attention to how much health I had left, and I had taken off my neck bandage to change it out, and I died as a result, because I bled out. I was so frustrated with myself, because that run had finally been turning around for me. And then... death. So many tomatoes. Do. There. That'll last us. I also know now that I can't just leave crops on their plant forever, you know, to attempt to keep them fresh that way, because I did have one crop that had rotted out on me. I don't remember if that happened on stream or off stream. I also need to gather up... There we go. Which I now see there's 3 frying pans here on the stove. And another frying pan over on the counter. It's like my kitchen's getting decorated. I'm gonna put down these pots. I'm going to check where we're at on our food supplies, because I had made a ton of stuff yesterday. Partially because I was trying to make a surplus, that way I would have some extra time to go do other activities. Yeah, there's still a couple of foods in here. I'm gonna go wander away a little bit. There's a ton of wooden sticks in here. Oh my god, so many tree branches. Amongst a toy bear, which I now see sitting on top of the stove. We put some pine cones and things into this stove to fuel it. You can see, add fuel, tons of options, filled up with pine cone. And then we lit the stove, and now it gives a beautiful mood lighting to our rec room area. Very warm, very cozy. It's rather nice. Yep, my kitchen's decorated with dishes, so I'm going to run off. You know what, maybe I don't want to work on it right now as the night's coming. And what I do want to do is go and grab myself a new flashlight, because the flashlight I had, I accidentally totally abandoned. I had been wanting to change out batteries for it, but then I ended up dropping it on accident or something. I don't know what I did with my flashlight. And now I need a new one as a result. So we're gonna check the shelves to see if we can't find one. You do? No flashlight. Over here? We've got to have some. I know that there's one right here on the counter, but there's also a hand torch right here. I take it. And it's already got a battery in it. Full power. And there we go. Now I can flick that on for myself. Oh, I see there's also a fancy flashlight right there too. Huge. Extra light. I'm just gonna stay with the hand torch. Just the little guy. This one my hand cart, I'm assuming... Yeah, I think this trolley is my trolley. So I am gonna fill this trolley up with these bags of concrete powder. Let's load them. Because the bags are very heavy, it's gonna take me a minute to move these all over. We'll also need to put these bricks away too. But I'll come back and do that. See, look, I wasn't even able to fit all the bags of concrete onto this trolley. Alright, off we go! Whee! Fling open the door. Up. And what? Okay. Check it out. I started my work over here. However, I also need a couple of water buckets, which I have neglected. I need to go grab those too. I'm not sure what's faster. Running out around like this? Or going through the middle? Maybe I would need to have a race with someone. Throw out a timer, or maybe the amount of time it takes between the two is insignificant and is just just do whatever you like. This wind, rain, and dark gets spooky. Yeah, it does make it harder to hear any zombie that might be creeping around. Spooked. Just as Shrek has come sneaking outside in this bad weather. Frightening. Ooh, something else that I'd like to do. Because there was a couch down in the storage area. Or maybe I should stop by a couple of nearby houses and see what they have in the way of couches. That way we could bring up a couch for our little rec room area. Alright, there we go. Water down. Let's make some buckets of concrete. Well, I'm just gonna make them one at a time here. Oh, oops, I think I just cut myself off. And one is ready. And look, I'm doing it. I'm doing the masonry. It's a new career path for Jane, dear. No longer is she exclusively a farmer and chef. She's also a masoner. Yes. But is she also a Freemasoner? Maybe one day, with all the masonry she's doing, she can go and find the stonemasons or Freemasons and, you know, ask them, hey, I've been doing some masoning. I'm level 1 masoner now. Can I be a stonemason? Can I join the secret society? Maybe they'll let her. A masoning? Yeah, secretly. Also, I take a drink of water. Check. Welly water redeem. Hydrated. I'm also gonna have to move these dead corpses, these zombies here out of my way. On my nice concrete path, they need to be cleared out. I'm also gonna have to chop down a bunch of trees down here, because they're also along my path. The trees and the concrete floor cannot coexist. Make them into part of the road. I can dig a nice grave next to them. Fill the graves with the corpses. Yes, yes. I will just need a shovel to do so. Which we do have. We have many shovels. Let me just go and grab a shovel so that we may bury these corpses. Whoop. But what if instead, man, if only the graves, you could walk over them, or I should say drive with car, and they wouldn't act like dirt and slow car down? Because then you could just make roads made out of graves and just drive over them as if they were normal roads. God damn. Imagine. Alright, now I'm pretty sure I saw a shovel in here when I stopped by earlier. And there, oh my god, we've actually got a ton of them? Jesus. Easy pick. Sorry, kid, you gotta reach level 10 on your main class before joining the guild. No! Alright, one day then. One day I can join the Guild of Masoners. The cool stonemasons. Just have to get to level 10 first. It'll take a little while, but one day. Hey, I am also almost level 3. Or really, I guess level 2. I'm level 1, and I'm on my way to level 2. Which means then we'll need to take a break so I can read a masonry book. That way I can train up my skill faster. Alright, one grave. I think I'm gonna make the graves. Wait, I can't put it. Oh, I wanted to be able to put it here and here so it was like a little pathway entrance, but you can't have it right up against the fences like that. Sad, but it is, however, letting me put the graves down like so. So I will place them like that. You can make a literal boulevard of broken dreams, paved with the bodies of previous characters. Damn. Now, do I want to keep all of these? Yeah, I guess I'll keep those in case anyone wants to rip them all apart. We strip the bodies, throwing all their trash on the ground. There we go. I like the ring right there, too. It makes it look much more significant. Hey, look! That horse is sneaking around here. I can tell because it's giving me the trade option. This is sort of ruining the sneak, isn't it? God damn, I would have had no idea that there was a ghost horse around if it didn't give me the trade option. Dang it! Foiled.
Magic sucks so much, then why did God make
Well, now you know, horse. Apparently don't get too close to somebody, otherwise it's going to give them trade options if they happen to right-click near you. Funny story is that I reach around level 10 after doing all the sub-quests for Final Fantasy Online, then looked to the top of my screen, and saw that I was still level 5 for the main quest. That was been my experience when I was playing Final Fantasy Online as well. I would do side quest content stuff, and now I'm totally over-leveled for the main story quest. Project Zomboid devs, please fix. Oh. Okay, I didn't want to stop yet. We're going to pause when we hit level 2 on masonry. So, that means another bucket of concrete. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. This is me in a nutshell doing all the crafting stuff, truly. I liked to do a lot of crafting stuff as well, but you have to keep some balance of combat class because some of those crafting classes require components that you obtain by monsters. And if you're not a paid account, you can't trade or buy things from the marketplace. So you can't go, it's fine, and then just get those products, not yourself, just buying them from other people. No, you have to go and collect it for yourself, which means you have to rank up one of your combat classes. And oh, I'm looking and going, hey, it's not giving me the option. It's because I finished using up the concrete bags that were on the ground. Now I want to move the trolley so it's on top of my water buckets. Or so they're at least in range of each other. That way I should be able to use my empty bucket in my inventory and combine them with the concrete powder from the trolley and the buckets of water on the ground. Voila! Alright, some other important bits of information about Cornucopia, that farming sim I played last week, is that I am pretty certain you can marry most any character that is single. Like when we were wondering about, say, Roger or Camellia, who were on the older side, or Simon, the chef guy, the wiki has updated to where it has those characters included as their romanceable options. So, your choice for marriage is basically, yeah, is single mom or dad? Marry them. Also, when you go down to the mines to do any mining, time actually passes slower there. Also cool. And when you feed your animals, your cows, your chickens, you don't feed them normal crops. You don't throw some chicken. Oh! I like walking over here and seeing the gnomes watching TV with the police officer guy and their little frog. Oh, did I find my gift? You know what? I completely forgot about it. Is the... Unless you're referring to Nina, Shrek. If the gift is Nina, then I absolutely saw Nina. Oh, I see. The chain bat. You know what? I did see that. I thought about it briefly in my mind, but I didn't really think about it. Hell yeah. I take the chain baseball bat. Thank you. So I do notice, with my slugger that I have taken a little bit of damage on it. You know, the bar, as it ticks down for whenever you beat up zombies. I lost 2 or 3 points from when it pops up and says, hey, your weapon took a little bit of damage. It barely put a dent in the slugger. So this slugger can actually seemingly last quite a while. But then the chain baseball bat you made has a lot more or at least a decent bit more damage. But that's going in my bag. Thank you. I appreciate it, Shrek. The gnomes are big fans of woodcraft. They love watching TV shows about woodcrafting. Yep. Oh my god, I like this now new frog. Who are they? Okay, they're just Frog. I love that Frog is admiring this picture of Kate. Very good. Very impressive. They love Kate too. You can tell because it's a picture of Kate. Kate is great. No one can beat Kate. I've also totally leveled up my carpentry skill because of the program they're playing right now, which means I need to read level 3 carpentry book and level 3 masonry book. So I'm gonna pull out both of those. Carpentry? Oh, no. That's too high. Not volume 3. Those aren't levels. We want volume 2 for levels 3 to 4. And masonry will be in. What the? This trapping volume does not belong there. Someone put that away into the wrong section. Let me pull that out. Same with this tailoring book. They go over here with the T's. There we go. Organized again. I think. Then there's this foraging book. Hang on. Foraging goes here. Oh. Uh-oh. It's full. I'm gonna remove one of these volume 3s. That way volume 4 can be put away.
I could probably find a use for the nail gun if I...
You have too many books in here.
If nothing else, it becomes a weapon of war.
Move one of these first aid volume 1s, and then the foraging can go back in there. And maybe I'll throw these onto a
would you like a spell scroll?
Huh? Say that again?
I've started transcribing spell scroll. Would you like one?
Yeah, I love magic.
Here. There, it's on the ground, just for you. You need a lighter for it.
I've picked it up and I put it somewhere. There it is in my pocket. Ah, spell scroll of violent combustion. Oh, okay,
ignore the fuse and the fact it's in a pipe. That's just how it's contained.
No, that's just, yeah, it's the container, and it's the somatic component, you know, where you have to wave your hands around in a particular way. The wick is just like the activator. Set that on fire, and then the magic's ready to go.
Of course. You do need a lighter for it.
Okay, I'll have to make sure I get myself a lighter for it. That way I can use it too. I'm sure we've got plenty of those.
It does cause violent combustion.
Okay.
As well. So don't use it indoors.
Okay, don't use it indoor. And that means that that scroll is accurately labeled violent combustion. Alright, alright. Thank you. I'll have to try it out at some point.
Yes, do it away from anything that's important.
Okay, alright. I'll keep that in mind. Where are the masonry books?
Casting spells inside.
Metalwork, tailoring, trapping, farming, first aid, foraging, mechanics, maintenance. Yeah, what happened to all of the masonry books? What the hell? I know we definitely had some earlier.
This woodcrafting stuff makes me want to go cut down trees.
Here? Oh? Here's a masonry magazine, but I've already read that, and that ain't the same thing. Hey, do you guys know where the masonry books are at?
I couldn't say.
You don't read? Fine. I guess that's a good excuse. But they seem to all be missing. I know we definitely had some at some point. Check the trash. Where would be the trash can for books? Do you think the gnomes will become expert carpenters or try something else? Maybe they'll go for carpentry. Maybe they'll start building some sculptures out in their gardens or build little gnome houses. Can check the school south to see if you can get one. Might be useful. I'll go and give just all of our storage areas a little peek over and see if I can't find a masonry book around somewhere. But I don't want the beginner book. I need the intermediate masonry book for level 3 4s. Be back in a bit? Okay, I'll take a look around elsewhere first, too. Are those his swimming goggles? In case I ever need to swim. Alright, bunch of maps.
Has anyone been to Marchridge yet?
It's possible someone has, but I am not aware. Like, I know Warboy doesn't hang out here. He's always off on his own, making his zombie way. So, there's always a possibility that he might have been to Marchridge. I'm not sure.
I need to go break into rich people's houses and try and see if anybody have any propane tanks.
That's not a bad thought. Why is there a backgammon board where the fruit and veg should be?
Muldra here has been more or less wiped out.
Well, I guess someone was trying. They were probably using the backgammon board to hide their favorite veg. You know, kind of like if you're a kid and you go to a store and you ask your mom, "Hey, Mom, can we get this?" And then your mom says, "Not this time, maybe the next time we come back." But they're almost out of the thing you want. So then you take it and you kind of hide it behind some other toys. And then you say, "Shh, no one will find you here. I'll be back for you." This shelf is misleading. It also looks like it should be books. However, I will take these matches, because then I can use those matches to light my new spell scroll. Oh, that's your- oh. Sorry, I didn't realize this was specifically yours, since it's just out in the main area. I will put the matches back. Oh, you use it when you go out. That's why you've got it there rather than in a specified bedroom. Just because it's more convenient. I see. Maybe you should label, like, stick a piece of paper in the shelf and write on it, Welly's stash or Mr. Bones' stash. Ooh, there's the lighter. Thank you, Shrek. Put that in my bag. Maybe I should actually... There's not a lot left remaining in it, but hey. I'll shove that into my fanny pack with my batteries. Now to keep checking shelves. Nope. Oh, you found it on a corpse? Well, I guess it's free. Partially used is how it is sometimes. Oh yeah. By the way, if you didn't notice, Jane Deere's hair is now properly blue. A little gnome
Question. Do we have any ice packs?
summoning arrow appeared, and boom, magic blue hair dye appeared in the middle of it. I'm sure it had nothing to do with admin spawn antics. No, 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 no. It was the gnomes. Horse didn't bring me the blue hair dye. It was gnomes. Gnomes are very powerful. There's no way the masonry books are in the first aid area. And there was a time when there were books in these shelves, so maybe? What has happened to all of the masonry books? So sad. They used to exist. I'm very certain they're on none of these shelves, though. I could see maybe down at the bottom end, there's a bunch of shelves lining the exit area. Maybe one of them has it. I also need to fill my canteen. Jane Deere literally starving to death. Yeah, that's basically Jane Deere's experience. Constantly dying of hunger. Uh-oh. Looks like I'm gonna have to take a cooking break, though. We're basically out of food here. I drink the blushing soup. I'm also going to eat... Alright. I think I had a cake in here that someone might have cut, and it ruined its hunger. So it only fills one hunger now. I guess I will eat singular cake slice. That's what's frustrating. It seems like some of... Or it could be maybe that full cake was partially eaten and then got cut, so then all the resulting slices barely restore anything. Sometimes it doesn't feel worth it to actually cut your food into slices. It messes up their hunger. I'm also... Oh no. I was over-encumbered. But now I'm okay. I was over-encumbered while I was hungry, since being hungry makes it so you can't carry as much. Alright, extra books. Go in the trash. Quick peek of the garbage cans. I like there's actual trash in them. Nope. No masonry books. And no masonry books in there either. Dang it! Where did they go? Oh well, I need to do some cooking now. Hi. Hello.
Hey, just putting... Sorry, I was just putting a cooking pot back.
Ah, alright, alright. Okay, time to cook. Except I need to ditch, I think, because of all this stuff I have on me. I need to ditch a couple of it so I'm not quite so heavy. Like this antique collector book. Come on, I need that. There we go. That's the shelf I want. Put that away. And I've got a couple of trash clothing pieces. Which I might just casually disregard and make a mess and take care of it later. Like these shoes, socks, jeans. This t-shirt. I don't even know when I picked these ones up. Oh, you know what? I think it's because I pulled them off a mannequin. And it was that way I could stick them back on the mannequin so the mannequin wouldn't be naked. I don't know where Willie's at. Oh, no. Willie's probably gone to search for that book for me. I'll put the ropes down there for them. That way they are easily accessible. First aid kit's in my backpack. Baseball bat. Wood glue can be put away. Oh my god, she's making a mess! And you can't stop me, Goo. Get on, idiot. Hee-hee. Gotta have that blue hair dye to rep the UK Wildcats. Is that why Jane Deere has blue hair? This entire time she's actually been wanting to represent the UK Wildcats? Would if I could. Would if I could. Yeah, uh-huh. Well, you are in Kentucky. Wildcats, hear us roar! Powerful cats. What the heck else do I have that's so heavy? Besides the cooking pots. Well, my water was heavy. Do I still have that bucket on me? I have an empty tin can. Guess I can put my book into my bag. I'm not going to use that immediately. Well, the mushrooms that I've got on me are going stale. Means they're getting composted. The problem with having all of these bags right here next to the composter... Now there's an entire group just filling up the side storage area. Ooh, I can move my crowbar. That's filling up space. Shovel, can I fit that in my... Oh, no. Can't put that in my hotbar. I'll throw the shovel on the ground for right now. And put my mason trowel into my bag, too. And there we go. I'll make it so I can hold a little bit more. Which is really just so that I'm not overweighing myself while I'm doing all my chefery. We enter back into the kitchen for more cook time. We need to cook up some more food for everybody. Ooh, I should also make sandwiches too. Sandwiches are fun to make. But I want to get rid of some of the weight in our shelves over here, so we're going to use our pasta. Slice pasta in dish. In pot, I mean. And then more pasta in pot. And then the last one, I'm actually going to make a soup. And I want to use ramen. I think if I just do random pasta. Yep. I throw in the ramen noodles to that one. And we've got 2 pasta pots and 1 ramen load. I'm gonna throw some rice vinegar on that one. Ah, the magic of cooking. Throw everything into the pot. Gonna use some random stock. Ooh, my bouillon cube, yay! Some bouillon ramen. How is that fire extinguisher defying gravity? I think someone came in here and maybe nailed it to the wall. Probably not great for it, since, you know, it's gonna ruin the pressure in there. Let it leak out. So then you're gonna try to pull out the little hose and do some spraying and nothing's gonna happen. But I mean, hey. It makes for a good visual accent for my kitchen, right? At least has that accomplished. Do you think it's called ramen because it was made for the Egyptian god Ra and his men? I don't know. Ramen's traditionally Japanese, right? Maybe we could go ask them about it. We'll go and ask just some random Japanese person and say, hey, you know the answer to this? Just as I can go over and look at Goob and say, hey, can you answer this Danish question? Japanese, ancient Egyptians. Yeah. Oops, I did not mean to zoom out. I think it has to do with the noodle, how the noodle is made. That doesn't sound accurate. I think Goob's right. I don't think you're right, Fuzzy. I think Goob is. It's probably about Ra and his men. I can't answer Danish questions. Oh. I'm stupid. Okay, non-Danish question. Can you answer? This is important knowledge from earlier during intro section of the stream. What's 1 + 1? You were supposed to be taking notes earlier. I hope you can answer this. I just used mustard in my pasta dish. Oops. Oh well. I guess I'm gonna use some ketchup too. I know this one. It's 49. Goob, I've got bad news for you. And good news. The good news is that you have answered the question. You did give a response to the question. I did say, hey, can you answer this? And you did. Unfortunately, you did not answer it correctly. You gave the incorrect answer. Fortunately, we have Shin here, who was taking notes during the math lesson section. And Shin did get the correct answer with 2, so I apologize, Jasarl. You did get it wrong as well. It is not 11. Manfred did, I guess, ask the question, 1 + 1 what? He did take it and make 1 + 1 into a question too. So in a way, he answered mine with a question. It may be wrong in your puny algebra. Manfred then pulls out the binary. Oh, man. Or even programming. I guess, though, I'm thinking of 1 = 1, because in some languages, you can have 1 = 1, and 1 = 1, and they'll do different things. And Das! Hi, hello! Welcome, it's kitchening time. Where I'm just filling these pots up with tons of beans and lentils and the like. I kind of wanted to use some of my meat that I have. Oh, wait. There we go. The beans pasta with rice here. Did get some extra in it. As this one is too. We'll use this tomato. Looks like we've got some stale broccoli. I'm gonna throw the stale broccoli into my funny caco pack. That way I can throw it out to the composter in a bit. Alright, I'm also dying because these pots weigh so much. Encumbrance 7.8. Encumbrance 5.7. And 6.84. Oops, I can't put it on the stove because there's too much on the stove. What the? There's a fancy doodle in this stove. That's dangerous. I'm pulling the fancy doodle out. Man, that fancy doodle was going to be burned up to ashes. We're going to place it. I'll keep the fancy doodle over here. There we go. And I can look over and admire it. Oh, look at that fancy doodle. It's wonderful. Lice pasta. Read the doodle. Probably won't show anything. Read oh my god! Oh my god. It's a snake! It's hissing! That's the first time I've actually seen a doodle on a doodle paper. They're usually empty. The doodles are usually lies. I eat the fancy doodle. No! My snake art! So if I have one apple and then I get one more apple, it's not 49 apples? No, Goob. Unfortunately, it's not. And it is fancy. You're right, Manfred. It was fancy. Woo! Okay, we've got our dry ramen noodles. We're going to rename it ramen this noodle. Okay. That's, wait. That's one. I'll also take away this old cooking pot. And then we've got our beans. Beans. More like Ben's. Okay. And this last one has rabbit. Tasty bun. Stew pasta. Pasta! Tasty bun pasta. Cover it in bean, like cover the apples with beans and eat it? A bean apple? What if you hollowed out an apple and filled it with beans? You know, cut a little hole so you remove the top, kind of like a pumpkin, and then you hollow out the inside, fill it with beans, and then put the little top of the apple back in. And then you put it into your fridge, and then you wait for someone to come by, grab the apple, take a bite of it, and then boom, they get the beaned apple. My goop cousin told me that if I give him 50 coins and he gives me one apple, it's the same. Oh no! Goop! Goop, they lied to you! That way they could scam you and take your coins! Oh no! And now you're coin poor. I cry for you. I'm also going to remove this bandage and trade it out with a new one. Oh! Hey. I'm doing okay. I guess I don't have tons of food right now. We'll wait to make some food. Or to eat some food, I should say. Not make food. We're making food now. I knew I should have eaten them. And now it's too late, Goob. You lost your opportunity. Uh-oh. We're having more eggs go stale. Look, see, all of these eggs are all stale too. Unfortunate. Am I good with meds? Not particularly. Like, I have, you know, you could say no skill in first aid. You got pushed down onto glass and it hurt. Oh no! You're not better? Well, geez, I also don't know. I guess I'm anemic and I'm not afraid of blood. Oh, wow, hot dog and mushroom burger. You just put a hot dog between some loaves of bread, didn't you? Huh. Well, I guess I'll eat it. You found it at school? Aw, freaking kids making weird foods. Well, thanks for the burger.
Hey, Caco, can I take some of these bags of chips? I'm going on an adventure quest.
Yeah. The snack shelves in here are fair game.
Rad.
Take as you want. Same applies for all of the canned foods, too.
Alright, sweet. Wasn't sure, wanted to ask just in case.
Yep, all good.
I'm gonna go back up to Louisville, see if I can go scavenge some, like, propane.
Alright, sure. You can also give a little walk around to see if anyone's interested in going with you. Unless you really want to go alone. Solo.
Shrek. Do you want to go on a quest?
Like, you want to go on a
Go
quest? That's a way to
grab,
ask.
Propane.
Apple,
Yeah, we're gonna
bean
deliver
core.
and
Banana,
propane.
bananas and peel. Hamburger, bean paste patty.
That's even
Chili,
fine,
no,
make more
beans
fun.
are all out.
Yeah,
Oh,
like melee weapons too.
bean-free chili.
There's so many, I think it can kind of need to.
No hot
Yeah,
dog
need to-
buns? I'm pretty sure you can see that this hot dog straight up, that second image there, if you squint your eyes, is actually a
Grab
hot
shirt
dog
and stop sign,
with
let's go
the
on an
bun.
adventure.
It's like, is it cake, but instead is it beans. Beans all the way down. What's up? You trying to point something out for me? Oh, I see you've got a bag just full of first aid stuff. Wow. What's up? What's needed? Oh! The books! Okay, well, I don't need the masonry for beginners. The advanced masonry is so close. It's just out. It's just the next tier. I need past my current tier. Oh! Well, at least there's a new beginner's masonry book for whoever wants to study up on masonry.
I grabbed one of each and I put them in the bookshelves as well.
Masonry?
Yes.
Ooh! I'm checking.
I've got my wizard stack of
Yes!
skills
There
and
we
I'm ready.
go! Thank you! I
left
take
my
it.
big axe upstairs.
We'll get back to reading that, though. I need to focus back in. Jalk wanted to go to Louisville. Is he around? I think Mazo had also said that he had wanted to go to Louisville. But I'm not sure either of them if they're on or around yet. Maybe a little bit later. Which means they would probably get abandoned. Not join on the Louisville trip because they're not here soon enough. But hi, Albino. Hi, good morning. I wanted to make some burgers as I eat more of my own. So, that means we need bread. Bread dough? We make 1 and 2.
I'm having too much fun with being able to name everything.
The name everything is great. Big fan.
Huge.
I also want to pull out some fish because we're going to make fish burgers. Which means we're going to need to cook some of the fish. Make cooked fish fillets. Where's my slice fillet option? I have knives on me. Oh, it's because I need to defrost first. Of course. How silly of me. Sometimes, I've done the same thing with the rabbit stew as they're frozen. There we go. Why is it Louisville when there's an S in it, huh? Louisville? I don't understand. I mean, it's similar to how we always just say Gooblin. Now that you've renamed yourself, we don't say that extra O. That extra O doesn't matter. Not Goblin. Goblin. The S is just there for decoration. It looks pretty. It's nice. It's like a snake. Snakes actually don't make a lot of noise as they crawl around. They're very quiet. They're very sneaky. So the S is like the snake and has just snuck its way in between the letters because it feels comfortable there. And so we were wound up with Louisville. With the S's for snake. Here, we're putting our fish fillets in there. That way we can cook them up. And then we cut up our bread. Throw in the fridge? Okay. And look, it's the perfect amount of fish fillets, too. Each bread slice gets 1 fillet. Perfect! Mwah! And now we can compose them. But what the? Some of those fish fillets didn't quite get cooked. Okay, now they're all cooked. Now we're clear. Just a portion of them had gotten baked there. Alright, time for some fish burgers. Maybe we should cook some egg. Did I just make a fish sandwich? I did just make a fish sandwich rather than a fish burger. Oh well, that's fine, that's fine. They don't all have to be fish burgers, you know? I also see that we've actually got still some remaining fish fillets. I did not use up all the fish fillets. They had too much filling. Oh, got a stale cabbage in here. That goes into the bag. That means I'm also going to need to pull out some fresh cabbages. Get them defrosting now. Don't worry, we might have lost 2, but we've got plenty of more to take their place. I'd even say that the O in Louisville is silent too. Most in the area say something akin to Louisville as quickly as possible, or is that? Or did you typo it? Louisville? Most people say it as Louisville. If you want to say it with a Kentucky accent, it's Louisville. Can't believe Caco's abbreviating Goblin's name. Okay, it was a typo. I don't know, Louisville sure does sound friendly, doesn't it? Maybe I'd rather it be Louisville. Oh, Lula! Okay, real quick, I'm gonna abandon this stale cabbage. So it doesn't want to pop up as a cooking option. Get out of here. Idiot stale foods. Oh my god. Our compost bin's nearly full. Empty sack. Aren't there tons of empty sacks on the floor? What do you mean? Do I have to have them actually in my inventory? Jeez, so demanding. Alright, get compost. Oh! That was fast. Didn't use up as many sacks as I thought it was going to. Wonder if that will also empty out the compost bin itself a little bit. This should be in my head. There we go! Compost bag! I threw it on the ground! Idiot compost. It really didn't clear up space. Might have to... Why are some of these sacks in the bin? Sacks in the bin. You need to exit. Get out. Now there's a billion sacks on the ground. Maybe in one sack I should just put the rest of the sacks. Contains sack. There we go. See? And then we just grab all of them. Or almost. We'll grab almost all of them. Hover on top of that guy. And there we go. All of the sacks are now in this one sack. See ya, sacks. No sacks? No, too many sacks, slime. It's like how one day someone pointed out to me that Canadians say Toronto like Toronto. You're right, they kind of say it without the T. It's Louisville now. Lowville. They could be called whatever you want since only the zombies are there, so Louisville it is! Who's gonna stop you? The zombies? Pfft. Nah, you kill the zombies. Alright, burger. Yeah, you will get some barbecue sauce on you. No one can have a mushroom. The mushrooms are always a higher priority because so many of them fill so much hunger. Like, look at this frickin' mushroom. 15 hunger? That's crazy. Great addition ingredient. Oh my god, some of our mushrooms are going stale. That means I need to clear those out too real quick. Stale. See, look at that stack of 7. That's way too many. Stale Why is there a pizza slice in here? Oh my god, I'm eating it. Also a stale peach, huh? Looks like that's going in the composter. If you have a lot of sex, that's how you make babies, so be careful. I think it takes more than just having sex to make babies, Goob. I haven't, you know, done any research, studying or research on the subject, of course, so maybe the science literature has updated regarding sex and babies since, but as far as I'm aware, it's not just have sex, have baby situation. Or have lot of sex, have lot of baby. When I become king of the world, it will be illegal to have letter in words that aren't pronounced. I'm looking at you, France. Well, you're gonna have to take over the world first if you're gonna want to stop them, Phil. So, you better get started on that, Then will everyone end up going, yay, wow! Uncle's our savior, finally! We can get freedom worrying about if we should or should not pronounce a letter. But we're saved! Like 70% of any given French word is never pronounced. No, just because you pronounce it a little bit differently or a little bit quietly. It's still there, it's still important. Unprotected sex causes babies. Uncle. I'm a hero, I know. Well, you're not a hero yet. You have to take over the world first. And Jalk, hi, hello. Welcome. Shouldn't be too hard if it's just the French. I shake my head at Jalk. Bullying them. Come on, dude. Just you wait. Now they're not gonna share their cool French comics with you. And let me tell you, there are some good ones. And now you're not gonna get access to any of them. Also, don't forget about the French shows. You know what? I'm gonna put some canned tuna on here. Got a proper cooked fish fillet. It's also got canned tuna now. Can I put some mayonnaise on this? I can put margarine. I'll use some margarine here. But hi, Jalk. Hi, hey, welcome. Aeon Flux. Yeah, that one is French, isn't it? Yeah, we won't get any of that if you go on, you know, make French people unhappy. They'll take Aeon Flux away from us. Yeah, that has 2 mushrooms on it. That's too many. Put a tomato on there. If GH is pronounced like F as in enough, and O is pronounced like I as in women, and TI is pronounced like S as in motion, then Goaty could be pronounced as fish. Classic fish situation. Remind me of that if I forget when I get to naming all my foods, so I can name one of these a Goaty sandwich, aka fish sandwich. I saw stream elements pop up in my little arrival feed, and for a split second, my mind was wanting to read it out. Hi, Stream Elements! Hi, welcome to the stream! Wow, I can't believe the Stream Elements is here! I'm honored, or whatever. Are all of these filled out now? Oh, no, we got 2 that are missing ingredients. That one's gonna get some cauliflower. And... do I add on? Do I dare? More fish fillet? I do. Got another fillet on it. And now I would like to add some condiments. So let's wander over to this side of the kitchen. So we can throw on some ketchup. Ketchup fish burger. Maybe some mustard on there? You know, maybe this fish sandwich is gonna get a little bit of marinara. And then some hot sauce too. Spicy marinara fish sandwich. And then this one's going to get vegetable oiled. I think I have olive oil. No. Not here at the very least. So it's just gonna get some rice vinegar. Ooh, this one has more options, I think. It's gonna get tomato paste on it. Tomato sandwich. That means you should get paired with some extra marinara sauce, too. Now, this one's got some barbecue sauce on it already. It goes with barbecue, hot sauce, make it spicy, and then some more ketchup, and mustard. And then check. Well, we do have some additional options over here now. Since the top shelf has a little bit different items, but I think it's still mostly the same, just more. Okay. Rename? Cody, aka Fish Burger. Okay. And then we label this one as the Hello Fresh Burger. Wait. Should probably be non-branded variation. There we go. Hey Fresh Burger. This one's got cauliflower on it. Pretty burger. Pretty burg. Just that. This one's a sandwich. Anakin hates this one. Okay. And then we've got another burger. What do we name? We'll call this one Bob's Owner. Final burger. Dangerous. Eat with caution. But maybe I shouldn't name it dangerous, because then maybe it'll sound marginally... okay, we'll do all dangerous. 100% fake. Okay. Well, I know it's just a joke. It's a prank. This burger will actually not harm them. It's just got a funny name. That's a lot of cake. Are you saying that I should make some cake right now? Alright, I will. Death by cake? Death by chocolate. And so if I make some chocolate cake here, opening up this here egg carton, then we can make some cake. Do I have any milk here? Let's see. Scanning. Checking the other fridge. No signs of milk. Check the composter. Aha! I'll take 2 cartons of rotten milk. And then we should be able to make our cake. See, there we go. Wonderful. Thank you, rotten milk. Mangoes? Wait, did we have mangoes in the fridge? Oh my god. Does that mean that we should also then make a mango cake. Fresh from the compost store. My favorite store! Right next to the soup store. Yay! However, first I am going to load up this cake with chocolate, because hoo boy, if chocolate ain't filling as hell. Chocolate mango cake. See, look at that. Mangoed. There's more mangoes? No, we're gonna add the berries. Think of it like little decoration bits along the top. And then we can finish off, I think, with maybe some frosting adjacent marmalade. And like so, our cake is composed. We're gonna throw that in the oven so it's ready. But we're not going to start cooking yet. That way I can make a couple of other pieces here first, which is going to be pie. What am I missing? I think we're missing the butter and lard. Or margarine, either one. Let me just pull that out of the fridge. And I'm gonna throw it up here on the shelf. There we go. Making some pie, that's 1 pie, that's 2 pie. Oh, there we go for ingredients. Oh, we're out of flour. Kind of. We're not actually out of flour. You can see, here we go. Flour on this shelf. We just need to restock. Which I think this is where... I think some of the shelves might be getting a little bit messy again. Like, disorganized messy. But ultimately, it's just kind of what happens in the kitchen. I also see there's even some canned evaporated milk over here, so... Alright, back to preparing. That's 1 pie and 2 pie. And they're both definitely getting made sweet. Seeing as that we had some of that mango over here, you better believe I'm going to make a mango pie. Oh. Never mind. It seems mango pie is not an option. I can't make the mango pie. What the hell? What do you mean I can't use mangoes in my pie? Wait, it's right here! Okay. I'm using this window to add the mangoes. Thank God. Imagine if it just kept me out of making that mango pie. Devastation, horror, sadness. I will add some lime as a spice. And Warvoid. Hi, hello, welcome. Mangoes? Where is man going? I don't know. I will drink a bunch of water now, though. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hydrated. I continue making my pie. We'll put some oranges in there. I think I need to get rid of the cherries here, because they're all stale now, and they never really filled much anyway. Gnome soccer? Were some gnomes out there kicking around the old ball? Looked like it, huh? Well, I guess they have to entertain themselves somehow, right? Alright, then we're going to make an apple pie. Yay! Apple pie. Tasty. Oh look, I apparently used a beauty berry in that pie. It's a fancy sounding berry. It's gonna be apples and berries. Appleberry pie. And last berry, which we're getting a bunch of stales. Let me pop over to our fridge here and start pulling out everything that's stale. Shove that into my bag. Berry, dandelions stale. Berries stale. Okay. Wait. More stale berries. You got anything else that's stale up in here? Huh? Anything else for the trash? our composting trash? Nope, doesn't look like it. Looks like we're good. Okay, now before we throw these pies in, do we have anything that we can... Yep, alright. We can put some rose hips in these pies. Nice and wide. Thick, though? I'm not sure. Maybe slim. We'll give those just a moment to cook. While I'm waiting, I'm gonna go over here and fling all my waste into the composting garbage. Get out of here, berries and cherries. Don't need you. You're stale. Too old for me. Alright, now these guys are cooking. I'm going to squeeze in a little bit of reading here. Just real quick. Do you have a favorite cooking show, Caco? I'm gonna go... Wait. Does it count if it's on YouTube? Because there is this one guy, I think his name is Dylan? That does some cooking YouTube shorts? And he's great. I like him a lot. But otherwise, No, you know what? Good Eats with Alton Brown. Very fond of that too. Those would be top cooking. Which then Good Eats would be an actual cooking show. And so I would place that as my favorite cooking show. Caco, have you read the Gnome's latest cookbook they wrote? It's titled the Nomicon. That's also a good read. Good Eats is good stuff, yeah. I like Alton Brown. I've used his pancake recipe before too. But what works well actually when you're making pancakes, this is based upon some other recipe my sister had found, is that you keep you separate the eggs. So you can take egg whites and whip them, you like meringue them, and then you take the meringue and then you kind of fold it into the rest of your pancake dough. Or batter, I guess, after it's all mixed up. And it makes your pancakes a lot lighter and fluffier. And so if you want to add things into them, like chocolate chips or blueberries, it actually makes it work better, too, because they get a little bit thicker, and stiff isn't the right word, because it's not like they're not as runny. The dough isn't as runny, but it's not chunky thick. So it works great for making blueberry pancakes, too. Mwah. It's good. Also, Jinx, hi, hello, welcome. And you've seen Alton Brown live, made some spicy wings? That's pretty cool. His spiced pecans recipe is really good, too. Spiced pecans. Spiced pecan pie. Accurate. Okay. And then we've also got this cakey here. Cake to eat. Yes, that's what it's made for. And then finally, we've got this pie. 3.14. Math joke. Okay. And we can put that away into the fridge. Perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm also now looking at the door. I see that my kitchen has some attendants now. Do you see that? I like the clown suit with a little bow that this guy has. It's quite fashionable. He's also got a garter on. Damn, I wish I had an outfit like that guy. The other one's got a black choker too, so cool. Your hair is so long, give it a cut maybe. Have I seen scissors? We've gotta have scissors somewhere. I would check over in the main, storage room area, the lobby. They're the bouncers. Bouncers for the kitchen. And let's see. Alton Brown's like the Bill Nye of cooking. I would say, though, that doesn't Alton Brown actually have a degree in science, which I don't think Bill Nye has. So then it gives Alton Brown a much bigger step up over Bill Nye. That looks a lot better. Are you just using a knife? You know what? I think I should probably do the same thing with my hair. Give it a cut. Used to have a ponytail. Pretty sure I had a ponytail at one point in time. Let's see. Hair. Long. Oh, it's scissors? Oh, interesting. Those were very knife-looking scissors. You have to have hair gel for some of these. That's funny. Well, I just want a ponytail type style. Pulled back, perhaps? Left parting? Cut hair for Chloe. I like the named hairstyles because it's kind of a... what's this one going to look like? I'll pull it back for the pulled back style. Pew! Alright. And then cowboy hat back on. There we go. Alright. It makes it look a little bit like I don't have too much hair. But there's a little bit. You can see. There it is. Hi, hair, hey. And then Wally just left the scissors on the ground. Gave himself a haircut and just booked it on out of here. Hey, the scissors are on the ground, by the way. You kinda left in there. That's dangerous, you know. Someone could slip and fall and die on those. Oh, dropped mine. Oh, I see. You dropped them in case I needed it. I was good. I just needed to pull my hair back. Just tie it up. No problem. And we're going to make some more dough so we can just make a whole lot more sandwiches again. Bread dough. Yeah, You know what? I'm gonna make pancakes too. How many pancakes were we able to make? 3, apparently. Great. That means we can utilize the fruit that we have. And then, oven on. Also, I swear it kind of sounded when I was getting attacked by zombies yesterday when I was out trying to get some concrete powder with others. That it had sounded like I'd gotten bit, but what if the trick is that with some tiny percentage of chance, I can't recall if it's an actual thing that Zomboid has or not, where there's a natural immunity you can randomly have, it's just super rare, or if that's just my mind making up that fact. And maybe the actuality is that I have managed to roll a character that's immune to the zombie infection. Imagine! I could be the zombie cure! Sometimes it sounds like a bite when it's just a scratch. At least it feels like I've gotten a scratch before with a bite noise. Entirely possible! I haven't gotten actually damaged that many times from zombies, so that could be the case. As Uncle Phil starts chomping down. Honk, honk, honk. He's a zombie, and he's here to munch! Ha ha! Oh, the pancakes get maple syrup, yay! I also totally forgot, when you have just the raw bread, you can totally shove marmalade and stuff into the bread, and then slice the bread and have it feel more hunger afterwards, but I forgot. So it looks like they're just going to be normal burgers. Alright, get fish filleted. Great burger. Now we have to look through everything. Wait, no, it's right here at the top. Okay, great. I don't have to visually search 1 billion options. Hi, Forgore. Yeah, that's me. Sometimes I feel like broken windows are more likely to infect me than actual zombies. Sometimes when you accidentally crawl through a window that had broken glass in it, forgetting to remove the glass first, and then oops, you don't have any first aid supplies on you. Uh-oh. Oh, no, looks like you're gonna wrap it up with just a normal sheet. Uh-oh, couple hours passed. Oh, no. Oh, you've gotten infected now. Time to have a nice sick trip. Whee! And so that's Arthur's experience. Thanks, Glass. Big fan. These fish burgers are essentially amounting to the exact same burgers I made earlier. They're basically all the same burger. All the same ingredients. It's easy sometimes to just pick the ones listed up here at the top, because it'll be a, oh wow, that one does 10, I'll just use that. After always making sure I slide my mushroom in. I also don't use the same ingredient over and over and over again. Like within the same food type, like a burger that only has fish fillets. Because it helps more with boredom and unhappiness when you don't only use one ingredient type. Now for these pancakes, oh yeah, the stale oranges are sad to see. It's harder to use fruit because they're not available as ingredients for as wide of a range of food types. Like when I'm making soup, I can't throw fruits into those. It doesn't let me make fruit soup. If I make a fruit salad specifically, then I get all the options. And with some types of sweet pies, I'm able to use them. But otherwise, yeah, that's right. No pepper mango stew. That's one that definitely does actually make sense too, because you can make mango salsa. Better yet, I vaulted a fence too fast, and I'm out of shape, so I tripped and stubbed my toe and got infected. Imagine the zombie apocalypse, and you don't get taken out by zombies, but because you're out of shape, out of practice, and you just tried jumping over a fence, and that was very tiring, and you get across, but oh no, then you trip and you fall, and you fell into a spiky rose bush, and ouch, ow, oh no. Now you're covered in rose thorn scratches and it hurt, and you only had a t-shirt and shorts on, and now you're all scratched up and it's hurting. The worst thing about the zombie apocalypse isn't even the zombies. I'm gonna put margarine in all of these pancakes. Oh, I didn't finish burying up this last pancake too. Well, I guess it did already have some berries on it, but it wasn't filled up yet. Being really out of shape is so much fun in this game. I don't think I have played too much while being out of shape, because my main preference is to be extremely in shape. Because I power game and say, ugh, I hate being able to carry absolutely nothing and being able to sprint for only 5 seconds. I max out things for fitness and strength. Maybe not max out for fitness, but give myself a bunch of fitness bonuses at the very least. Alright, fish sandwiches. Take the ketchup and mustard. The only food. No, they're getting all merged. Okay. That means on this one, I'm going to put some soy sauce. You can imagine it like it's a sushi burger. It's too bad I couldn't put any rice on it, sad. I'm also getting thirsty, because I ran out of water in my canteen. Better fill that up. And I also need to bring it back down in my hotbar. Oop. Now, do I have anything else I can use? Oh, I can cinnamon! Cinnamon is spice, yay! And I think that's probably it. I wonder if you can put chocolate chips on the pancakes. Okay, now we've made up our foods. Now we can throw them into the fridge over here. Alright, burger number 1. Flishy burg. Okay. Oh, that means if we got Flishy, we need its pair of Flashy burg. Fishy? Flishy and Flashy. Final burger. Fishington. Oops. Sandwich worth. Okay. And then we'll have to name up our pancakes. And then we'll be reading some book. Those beans add up. The beans I've got over in my right side over there. I've never felt a video game character represented me so well as when my Zomboid character gets winded after 2 seconds because I'm carrying 1 extra can of beans. It's a lot of beans, to be fair, and yeah, those beans do add up. I see, and that's what you're referring to. It's because sometimes I need to go back a couple of comments for future comments to make sense. Reading it accidentally out of order, kind of like these pancakes. Out of orders. Out of pancakes. And these are flipjackers. And last stack. Mile high. Take 'em wide. And thus are our food ingredients for today. Look at that! Now we've got lots of food in here. I'm gonna go ahead and eat half of the pretty burg, though. And if that doesn't fill me up, then I guess I'm going to eat the rest of it. Yep, I'm going to eat all of it. Huge dubs in Louisville. Huge wins, I'm guessing dub W. Getting some good finds out there. Nice, nice, nice. Just a moment as I sit down here, joining the gnomes in the hangout area, where I sit, and I'm going to pull out my book. I think I'm going to read my masonry book first. There we are. Read! I've also have not had my apron on this entire time cooking. I'm scandalous. I'm a scandalous cook. I need a chef jacket and a chef hat. Then I would really have my chef life complete. I know, I'm like a fake chef! Oh. Alright, okay, while Jane Deere's reading this masonry book, I'm going to take a bathroom break. Gonna run the ads. That way we can eliminate pre-rolls for an hour. You can go ahead and take a break yourself, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I'm drinking water from Gray's Redeem. Ah. Hi, Gray. Hello. And Prowler. Hi. Hey. I don't think I actually said hello to John because of his presence in-game, but hi, John. Alright. Whoop. We're back, and I'm nearly done reading this book. We're at 200 out of 260 pages. Yeah. Those are some big yas. Whose emotes are they? Sock Pens? I guess Sock Pens is very excited about something. No! I guess you're not excited about something then, jeez. Reading in the dark like a goth cook. Hey, I've got mood lighting though. See that red glow from our oven? It's comfy, it's cozy, it's ambient. It'd be worse if I was over in my bedroom, because I can't even turn the light on for it, because it's in a corner part of the building where the generators don't connect. That's an easy message to misread if you're looking fast, albino. I look at the camera. Reading in the dark like a goth. Rooster. Wow. Whew. Man, after I finish paving this little road, what else should I pave? Partially why I'm paving stuff is so I can train up my masonry skill. Then I can do other masonry things. I'll be able to build brick walls, for example. Of course, then I'll need brick for them. And I'll need to be able to make a brick oven so I can just make more bricks rather than having to find them. I thought I saw something pop up over there. Like the door opened or something, but I think it was just me. Comfortable reading my book. So, how's everybody in their snake doing? Oh, I forgot to tell you. I see no roosters. No, it's because that was a typo. We didn't mean to say goth rooster. We meant to say goth cook. Nice to see the motel hasn't burned down yet. Gray. Gray's gonna hop on, sneak in, light a little fire, and... oops, there goes the entire building. Hee-haw, it was an accident. Whee! And then Gray logs back off, never to be seen again. Alright, now I'm also gonna read Carpentry Volume 2. Would a goth cock go cock-a-doodle-doo, or whatever? Get up when you want, dude? More like the goth cock would come out at night? You know, vampire hours? So rather than waking you up when the sun is rising, they wake you up when the sun's setting. Now is your time. Nighttime. That's when the real goths come out. The evening approaches. Come on, dude, let's go to the goth wizard bar! Dude, the moon's just coming up right now. The sun's setting. Let's go to Goth Wizard Bar, yay! And then they head on down to the Goth Wizard Bar and do some Goth Wizard dancing. Hell yeah. Now, as I was asking previously, how's everybody's snakes doing? If you check underneath your chair, you'll find that I have actually left a snake for you. I thought with my enjoyment of having snake, we could have some more connection. You know, we could relate to each other. So then it's just not me going, well, snakes. Like if I had, or I do have a pet cat. It's not my cat specifically, but we do have Dora, the cat. So then when I give my wacky cat adventures and say, wowie wow, Dora the other night meowed at my door and said, I want in. So I let her into my bedroom and she wandered around, made a little mischief, and then went to sleep. And then when I woke up in the morning, there she was, ready to get some petting and then be let out of my room. And then other people can raise their hand and say, wow, yeah, cats, dude. That's why I'm giving everybody a snake. So now that when I give my snake stories, you too can go, wow, my snake does this thing. My snake loves to climb up to the top of its enclosure and give a little bat at the ceiling, seeing if it can figure out how to get out of that frickin' place. I can go abduct a garter snake from outside. No, they like the freedom. You gotta get a homegrown bred snake. That way it only knows the indoors, just like you don't maybe... Although, then again, I guess, sometimes you do just go outside and abduct cats, right? Totally comparable, right? My snake is fine. He's a bit dumb and keeps trying to climb up the door. It makes it feel similar. As much as that might be a joke comment about the snake I just totally gave out. The enclosure, if you haven't seen the pictures I've posted in the Discord, when the snake wasn't exploring the enclosure a bunch, the sliding doors I have a substrate lip for. That way I can have the substrate a little bit deeper than where the doors start opening. And it makes it so that there's this little gap between the doors and the substrate lip. And boy howdy if the snake doesn't love to slide up in between there. And he just hangs out. There was one night I was doing homework and he spent so much time just hanging out in that gap. It was like, dude, just gonna keep hanging like this? Also, Twitch Sex Police. Hi. Welcome. Hello. What are you talking about in here? Goth. What? I also love Welly. All caps. Whose alt is that? I know it's an alt. Lady Justice, pal. Also, Lulu. Hi. Hello. Welcome. Hey. What's also cute, though, with my snake is that I have the little rock tier. The rock archway. That's the word I'm looking for. The rock archway that I built at the backside of the enclosure. And, you know, there has to be a top somewhere. So, because there's the top that comes across and there's the arch. It's an arch. It connects. It's like Big U. The snake likes to climb across the top of it. So from one side of the enclosure, he'll climb up and then just slither along the top of it, and then get down to the other side, left side of the enclosure where I've got a pothos growing, and he'll then climb down onto the pothos and go down from there. Yay, thanks pothos, woohoo! I wish he would come out to explore more, because when he was exploring early in the week, it was fun to sit there and watch him go around. Where's Forthos? I don't know. I wasn't able to get a Forthos. I've only got the Pothos. Unfortunate. I'm asking too, where's the Logos? Oh. It has been, again, what, 2 weeks since I've gotten the snake? And I still don't know what to name the little guy. I don't recall if I've talked about it on stream or not at all, but I've been looking between different names. I can't quite decide what to call the snake. If I want to do something slightly more serious and name him after a Norse mythology guy, Nidhogg, or Jormungandr. Particularly with the long one, the Yor one, because it's long and is a little bit harder to pronounce correctly. If I should do like a nickname variation, or if I want to do a different route and give him a snake pun name. So like you say something along the lines of Bob, if it would be more like What would be an example? Like if I said Bob, but his name was Bob Slithers. Because he's a snake. It would be a more actual pun and be cleverer. I just can't think of one off the top of my head immediately at the moment, which is part of the issue with giving a pun name. Is it taking, like John Snakeborn? There you go. Takes a little bit more time to think of something. Could call him King, like from Owl House, and then it would be like a double up. And King Snake, King. Then it's also a character from a cartoon I haven't actually watched at all, and those are the best kind of references for content that you have never actually consumed. Is it a boy snake or a lady snake? I think it's a boy snake. We've been referring to the snake as he. When I went to buy him from the pet shop people were referring to Snake as a he. And when I got a little bit of a glimpse of his tail, it seemed like it maybe was on the longer side. Because generally, for snakes, long tail means they're male, and shorter tail would be that they're female. I don't know if that's true for all snakes, but at the very least it is true for the king snakes. But then it can be a little bit hard if, you know, me over here not used to examining snake tail lengths. So then it's harder for me to go, that's a long tail. So that's kind of looking at other people's picture comparisons and then me looking at my snake going, is it? Which is also hard to do when my snake is spending most of his time in a burrow away from sight. So how long is his tail was just pretty much a glimpse from when he was crawling around his enclosure on the earlier day of the week. So his name is King, like from Owl House. Person B. Oh, so you like that show? Huh? Nah, never seen it. That's not me, though. I wouldn't do that. Name him Beef. Name him Chicken. Name him Long Pork. Isn't there also a way to check on most breeds by looking at the scales on the underside? I think you can do that with some types of lizards. I don't know how widespread it is for snakes, and I don't think you can do that on on king snakes, I mean. I know there are some people commenting how there can be a little bit of a bulge, like that you can kind of feel if they're a male snake. And if you know how to do it properly, you can probe the snakes. But because I don't know, I don't know how to probe a snake, and you don't want to accidentally injure a snake, so sexing a snake is harder than most other animals. Yeah, some animals it is very clear what the sex of it is. But other animals, less clear. With some even straight up being you cannot tell unless you do special genetic testing on them. But some it's just harder in the case of how long is their tail? Name him Horse. Name him Mouse, because he eats the mice. You are what you eat. So at my house for birthdays, Caco, the birthday person gets to choose their dinner and dessert, and this year I picked peanut butter cookies with mini M&Ms instead of a cake. Did that door just open for me? Or did I just hit E so quick I didn't even register it in my mind? I'm not sure. I hit the E button. I opened the door for myself. I go, did I open it for me? Welly yelling, I told you! The doors here are haunted! What the hell? How about Snake and Bake? War Void? I don't think I would like to name my snake that, but that is an amazing name. I'm into Snake and Bake. Wow. Oh, I have an empty cooking pot in here. I guess I'm gonna throw that in my backpack so I lose a little bit of the weight from it. Oh, whoa. Notices snake. What's this snake? Oh, whoa. You too. Male snake? Histifer. See, Histifer is pretty good too. And that's pretty much what I mean by giving a name, but it's a snake pun. It just becomes a lot more particular because because it's a, yeah, this one's pretty good, but is it right? Do I like it? It makes it difficult to choose. Also, totally do the same thing for our birthdays here in my household, Lulu, where we pick dinner and dessert. And most of the time, not all the time, I have a tendency to pick non-cake desserts too. I have picked lava cakes, which is a type of cake, but is less of a traditional birthday cake, I'd say. I've also had mini cupcakes too. Those are fun, yay! Where's my bucket? Probably in my hands, right? There we go. Yeah. More concrete. I've picked the same dinner for 10 years now. Damn. I have not done that. It's another case of, I have done repeat dinners before. But I do tend to like to mix things up, so sometimes I'll flip. Like, I had one birthday dinner one year and did chicken and waffles. I'll do pancakes. I've done yakisoba one year. Because I don't have a hardcore favorite food. I just have a group of foods that I like a lot, so then I like kind of bouncing around them, which is the same case for the dessert. So then it makes it feel a little bit like the birthday dessert time is, aha! It's the time I can pick whatever I want for dessert. I want to try this thing as a dessert. I want to have this thing as a dessert. And so, the special dessert, done! Yay! You really like chicken supreme? Understandable. I accidentally stopped myself from making that concrete spot there. Oops. But, just as I don't have a super hard set favorite, there are people that definitely do, that go, that one right there, hell yeah, easily beats out everything else. Chicken nuggets, yeah, that's my number one. I'll give you a birthday gift on the server once Zomboid is done. Now I'm imagining birthday gift on the server when it's done. Server ends and then you can't give the gift anymore because the server's closed. Gift lost to the void. My dessert last year was triple chocolate large chunk brownies with caramel on top and walnut nuts. That seems tasty. So long as you like all of those, like maybe if you hate walnuts, you would say no thank you, I want nothing to do with that dessert. I have got creme brulee for my birthday a couple of months ago. Happy belated birthday. I'm not totally sure if I've had creme brulee before, or if I've had it maybe once or twice, and it's just been a long time. But I'm pretty sure if I'm remembering correctly, creme brulee is a caramel-focused dessert, yeah? Personally, I think while caramel can be good, I think caramel is a candy where I don't dislike it, but there's, I guess, maybe a flavor palette about it that makes me just kind of, better as a topper. It does tend to be a accent rather than the focus generally, for sure. Like chocolate caramel. You don't have caramel with chocolate, usually. It's generally the chocolate has a bit of caramel in it. The sugar on top is caramelized as it's torched. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe that's why I'm thinking of it in terms of caramel, which it's not real, like caramelizing something isn't really quite the same as literal caramel itself, so You should have it. It's easy to make. It's just egg, sugar, and cream, and bada boom, bada bing, there you go, creme brulee. It does remind me of one year when I made some, what was it called? Oof, the word escapes me. It's like pudding, and I'm pretty sure it's still with a P. It's a pudding adjacent gelatin cream. It's not flan either, no. But it's similar. It's in that vein of dessert type, where it's made with a cream or milk, and you thicken it up a lot, and then you let it cool and it sets, and maybe you'll have a little bit of something on top of it, like a little chocolate accent. But goddamn, if the word doesn't escape me right now. But I made a bunch of like little tiny cups of them for a work dessert or potluck one year. So it was my dessert I brought for the general potluck, and everybody was quite fond of it. I think everyone, I had pretty much all of them all eaten out. Sounds like a custard, almost like brulee. Yeah, it's in that general ballpark of creme brulee, pudding, flan. And I just cannot remember what it was called. Ooh. I think it was some type of Italian dessert, though. Oh well, I guess ultimately the name doesn't really matter. Talking about cooking all of these foods, too, kind of makes me want Zabagan? If that's a real food, then no. If it's just random guess thing. Ooh. What? Chansey, hi, hello, hey. Welcome to Zomboid World. You've been on vacation, yeah? How has your vacation been going? Been relaxing? Been cool? Made it back from your camping weekend? Wow! That means Chansey didn't die while camping! He survived! Woohoo! Yahoo! Not trapped in the woods by cryptids! Oh, wait, oh. Oh. That also means that Chansey didn't get forced to hang out with cryptids, you know. Uh-oh, hee-hee, tee-hee, just getting accidentally kidnapped by cryptids. Oh no, I hate that. Oh no, now the cryptid's holding my hand. Oh no, please, cryptid, don't do it. That's the absolute worst thing that could happen to me. Oh, you want to snuggle up too, Mr. Cryptid, sir? Oh, jeez. Oh, please don't do that. Oh, I would hate that. How horrible. How terrible. Oh, no. Now I'm blushing as well. Oh, jeez. Oh, heck. See? Chansey gets none of that. None of that happened. Oh, no. Not the Sasquatch. Not the big chest. Oh, jeez. Oh, heck. That was the lewdest snuggle fantasy I've ever heard. It's called Pepino Ronino! Classic Italian dessert! Yep, that's, you got it, Gray. Definitely the correct guess there. I don't think I've been camping at all since I was a kid. The closest is when I was, I think maybe teenagery, late teens. When I went to a campground area because grandparents were staying there because they were helping out with building stuff. But since we were staying in a cabin, and since we had a proper kitchen there and whatnot, and we weren't really just out randomly in the wilderness, it's not like it was really camping at all. If you can even say at all. It's not camping. is just not camping, but that's the closest I've been to camping recently. It's definitely the case that I've not been camping since I was a kid. Last time I went legit camping, a raccoon stole our wieners. No! And then, well, he starved to death. That's why they're a skeleton today. Oh no, Wendigo, please don't take me back to your nest with your incredibly long arms. Great. No one ever talks about how the cryptids always vanish later. After you go on the snuggle trip with the cryptid, they just don't seem to come back. What is with that? It's like they don't like being cuddled. What the hell? It's like they were trying to scare us and not actually wanting some friendship, companionship. Me with no wieners, welly. Stole their wieners and they never peed again. Oh. They stole more than one kind of wiener. I'm also dying of hunger, so I've got less carrying capacity. I'm gonna have to take a little fish sandwich break. No, guys, they're just in their hobby room painting Warhammer minis. They come out when they want cuddles. Imagine if that's what cryptids did. How is our chef always starving? Because I'm ravenous. Jane Deere loves eating food. Massive amounts of food. So as a result, she gets hungry very easily. It does not take her long and she's ready to eat more. But she's always so preoccupied doing cooking or doing some masonry work. She doesn't have time to eat right now. What about all the food that everybody else needs to eat? They won't have that if the food isn't all cooked up and ready. So then Jane Deere ends up going hungry. You say ravenous, but you haven't even cooked the raven yet. Now that food is gonna end up being named Raven Pun after Ravenous, I'm going to eat our last remaining pancakes. We're out of them, actually. Oh! Oh, it's Johnny! Hi, Johnny!
Oh, hi, Jane. Oh, hi, Jane.
Johnny returned.
I am back.
You are back, here to do some more organizing. Oh! Should take a look, since
Yeah.
you do a lot of the organizing, building around here. Come here for a minute, Johnny.
Oh, okay.
Bird Bob, hi, hello, welcome. It's just a short walk out here. Don't worry, not far at all.
Got projects going.
Swing
Oh,
open
it
the
looks
door.
nice.
Out here, out here.
Oh.
Can you see my light?
A little bit, yeah, yeah.
I don't have a super powerful flashlight, so. Alright, check it out. I have started building a path from the main right side of the parking lot, laying down concrete so we can have a kind of a shortcut through here. Ouch!
Oh, I see.
I just cut myself
are
on
you-
that tree. I got scratched. Ow!
Oh, no.
Ow, my head!
I have glue.
No, it's okay. It's
I can
okay. I had a
glue you.
band-aid. I had some bandages. It's fine. It's fine.
These are some sharp trees.
They are sharp trees. I had no idea. Ouch! Those aren't safe. Don't die from a tree.
We'll clear this pathway for you so you don't get cut no more.
Yeah, I was gonna clear out some of the trees too after I finished laying out the path, but having some help would be totally good. But you
Oh,
can
I'll
see.
help you.
Then that path
I can't
can
s-
connect out over here. Yeah,
I see, kind of.
Let's see.
It's very dark.
Hang on, yeah, I'm out of battery in my flashlight. Hang on. Let me just pop a new battery up in here and put it back into my hands. There we go. Can you see better now? Wait.
No. I have a flashlight.
I have
though.
to actually hold it. Hang on, hang on. Okay, how's that? Oh, I
This
see
is
you've
a
also
nice
pulled yours out
path.
too. Yeah, these ones I did not do. But that path I can connect to them, so it can be a driving shortcut to go through. Since this path right
Oh,
here,
Nice.
if you run down it, you can see it connects to a road. So then if someone wants to just straight up take this turn to be able to drive up into our little area, you don't have to drive all the way around.
That's amazing.
I don't know how much that other roadway is used, but hey, it's a project to work on.
Heck yeah.
We love projects
Are we not
around
using
here.
electricity in the main room anymore?
Oh, hi there, Julk. I see you're also helping clear out some trees. Thanks.
Oh, nice.
They're gonna kill people, they die.
Yeah,
They're gonna
true. I
go.
mean, part of my problem is just because I'm a little bit anemic as well, so when I start losing blood, I don't have a lot to lose.
Uh-oh.
So, I start bleeding, I start dying quick. You've been cutting to a path to the
Ain't
west for
that
2 hours.
true.
Jesus. Well, and there you go. There's my current project for the time. I also need to fill up my canteen with some more water, because I'm thirsty.
Good luck. I'll be
Thanks!
back.
You probably have like the path go along the building on this side too.
Yeah, I was considering that as well, but at the moment, I'm focusing it just along right there, and then doing more from that point. There's lots where it can kind of be bridged around for extra shortcuts, so you don't have to drive over grass. Especially for the fact that most of the people that live here are slow drivers.
Yeah.
You get so happy when you find a new village in the Minecraft server. So many people to rejob. Woo! I like finding villages too. It can be fun to see them and see what's up. Especially when cats have spawned. Oh, the power's off. Oh! I guess probably the generator's out of juice, right?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yep, it's empty. Fill in. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And then we add some fuel. I think I totally meant to do this earlier. I had walked outside of the kitchen and thought, I should go check the generators and how they're looking.
Yeah, let's see. Turn the backup generator on.
Oh yeah, totally kind of neglected that. I partially filled up this one. It's not quite at full capacity. I'm gonna
There
take
was
down
the
this gas
cans
can.
Did fill the full. Yep.
And I guess I'm just gonna drop the gas can. Wait, I think there was a stack of them over here. But if these are all full, no, there are some empty gas cans too. Honestly, hard to tell which one's which. I guess I'll just drop this guy down. Right there. See ya, gas can. There we go. As you can see, power's back. Man, also seeing all of those danged pots and pans on the ground. It makes my kitchen look like a mess. Need to clean those up. Grab cooking pots. And the baking. Oh wow, I grabbed both of them. Convenient. There we go. Alright. And then those guys get put away on the shelf, where they belong. Don't worry, guys. There's tons of friends in the shelf. Whee! I'm also hungry again. I eat some cookies. I love cookies. I also see that there's a flashlight on top of that fridge there. Can't help but then instantly think, Is it mine? Was it mine? Was it mine at a point in time? I can also put my books away now, as I read both of them. I, unlike Welly, am literate. Always hungry. That's the life of Jane Deere, just constantly looking around, looking at something she can eat. Dude! Yee-hoo-hoo! I ran away! Right? There we go. That way no one can follow me. I'll never figure out how to open up the doors. Now, I also wonder, where am I at with my oh, my bandage is dirty. Do I have more? I do have one more sterilized bandage here. So let's go ahead. Swap that out. There we go, nice and clean. Yep, okay, I mixed that. For a moment. I couldn't recall if I had. Masonry. Alright, I'm halfway to level 4. Slowly, my masonry skills become more powerful. I also think these might need to be extended down a little bit more. Ooh, I also realized that I missed this little corner piece. Right here! I must have accidentally layered up 2 floor tiles on the same spot at some point. Seeing as I can't, or I don't have a perfect just 4x4 being placed down each time, I end up with that empty space. Even though all of the concrete powder does, like, 1 bag corresponds to 4 spots. I also think I'm going to just move everything down here so I don't have to walk back and forth every time. Let me just throw these buckets. I guess I'll grab the trolley first, fine. Equip in both hands. There we go. And then the buckets on the trolley. Ugh. Heavy. I'm also hungry again. This is the life of Jane Deere. This is why I'm constantly hungry, is because I get hungry so fast. Jane Deere just going, I think it's time to eat again. I'm like a hobbit, see? I need so many dinners. First dinner, second breakfast. Eat a huge meal, and then 15 minutes later, I'm ready to eat again. Yep. And I can't use the paint bucket to make or to put the concrete powder in. I can only use it for holding water. Unfortunate. And now watch as I get scratched by another tree while I'm trying to lay down path. Whee! Oh, something else I did too with my concrete pathing is back up over at the gas station. I connected some paths between our parking lot, the motel's parking lot, and the gas station's parking lot. So that way you can just kind of drive between them. Are they in inconvenient locations? Probably. But I chose them for moderate aesthetic reasons, because it connected up with the path on the other side. Like I looked and said, I see this here is where there's a little curve. There's a little end section. So I'll connect it up down here. Even though it might have actually left it in kind of a weird spot. I said, I don't care! And put it down anyway. It's kind of a mix of, it's too late now. Nice balloon. Thank you, Sir Peacemaker. I love my balloon. It's my favorite. I wish I had more. And to be honest, I wish I had it in a different color. I would prefer like a blue balloon or a green balloon. But it's a purple balloon. So if I found a balloon in a different color, I think I'd be more excited about it. But hey, Hey, ultimately, beggars can't be choosers. I want balloon. If all I have is a purple balloon, then I will take it. And in the end, I'm not going to be mad and go, but it's a purple balloon! Blah! I'll just go, yay, balloon! Until a different balloon happens to come by. Then I'll go, blah, blah, purple sucks, give me the other one. I do have to do a little bit of layering right here so I can get rid of that little grass line, because that grass line is unappealing. Since I can't do the nice angled roads that exist on actual roadways in Zomboid, I have to opt for this sort of awkward zigzaggy approach, but I think this is better than having a little 90-degree awkward turn-in to go from this roadway to this roadway. I think I'll complete it by making it one more size thicker right here. Which technically is going to be on the over-thick side, but I think that'll make it easier for turning purposes. And it looks like I'm gonna have just enough concrete for this, too. Look at that quantity. Extra thick, huge roadway. Road curvature, turn right here. Look at that thickness. It's making me blush. Oh, road, you said you want to hold hands? Well, geez, so forward. Okay. I only need 2 more, because just right here, and then above it to get rid of the grass line, and then we're good. See? Perfect little turn area. The final bucket of concrete for this spot. I'm liking the sound of this road. Damn, this road be dummy thick. Everyone's gonna want to take this road now. Just that way they can take the turn. Whoa. Alright, now I think we need to chop down some of these trees here, too. I heard some tree rustling sounds, and I wasn't sure it was me getting close to them, or a zombie hiding in it, and so then minor spook. Alright. It's time to cut down the trees. Hi-ya! It axed! The downside of using a normal axe rather than a hand axe is that I don't get to have the axe down on one of my little hot bars here, so I can easily see what the durability of the axe is looking like. What nice roads! What nice curves this road has! Ooh. That reminds me of reading once about a guy who had a fetish for tile. Imagine the same case with roads, with roadways. Gah. What? Where does this come from? I don't know. Come again? It's true. Sometimes you take a look at some tiling and you really do have a good time. You go, damn, that tiling. Look at that space. I mean, whatever gets your rocks off, I guess. Wait. Now we got a bunch of wood, too. What else can we do with wood? Oh my god, that grout. See? Exactly, Welly. You understand them. Okay, I think I am going to take this cart here for a minute, since I've got it in my hands anyway. That way I can throw down the extra concrete powder that was remaining up here, and bring it back down. Nice cock. Yeah, Jinx. Now imagine that being applied to literal cock, too. Sometimes you just don't tell what you were into, but that's just me. See, that's what the internet's for, B. Is then you can post things online. with your anonymous usernamed account, and then no one will ever know that it was you specifically. And you can walk around in your real world life and no one looks at you and goes, oh, it's that guy, the tile guy. Because they'll have no idea. Weird bit of synapse connections, but as long as he doesn't hurt anyone and cleans up any slippery hazards. You're walking down the tiled room and there's one of the caution, slippery surface, wet surface signs propped up. You think nothing of it, but it's because you don't know. Welly now screaming, ah! Hey, wait, before I put down that spot.
Damn, babe, nice cock.
Wow, the, weight with which Shadow hit that cock. Well, babe, nice cock. Powerful. I'm glad. Also, if I said Sonic, I meant to say Shadow. Guess they're the same person to me, too. I'm just like the video games. I'm glad I walked down here to check how the road was going to end up connecting, because I would have ended up placing it too high. I'm going to place it one extra space away from the building and work from here. Which means I'm going to need to go grab my trolley. Again, that way I don't have to walk back and forth between here and up. Grabs Welly by the rib bone and raises him. Stop this hearsay now! Oh, what did I do? I, Caco, bring up the topic. Welly takes the blame. Some guy just slides on by like a slug, repainting the tile along the way. Oh my god, Gray. Yeah, even with 5 concrete bags of powder left, hey yeah. How much did we start with? 20-ish? We're going to need to go on some more concrete powder collection adventures. This amount of concrete? Insufficient. Go take a lap. Horrible. Yep, there we go. That's more fitting. The devil Caco. Can't be an angel in these circumstances. That's not wholesome. It is sinful tile times now. And then you bonk me. I deserve it! Tile file. You know, that has a good ring to it. What other projects did we have? Oh, Welly made the comment about chopping down the trees off to the west. Welly, if you wanted some help with tree chopping, I could come along for that. Not right now, obviously, but this is a future comment. Future project that I could help out with. Since right now, I'm working on the concrete project, which 100% is going to need more concrete powder. Like, look at this. The length that I've gotten so far, the length that remains, I'm going to need more concrete. I need to essentially be drowning on concrete. On concrete, sorry. In concrete. See, and then in the future, too, we can put up some brick fences. We got brick walls, brick door frames, brick window frames, brick kiln. Well, I can make more bricks. And tombstones. Hey, whoever wants some accents of gravestones placed around, I can do it now. Chancey, if you think we need some gravestone decoration around here. Hey, get this dame some concrete, if you know what I mean. Forget about it. And now it's time to drink tons of water, apparently. Because everybody says, I think it's time for you to drink water, Caco. Okay, 1, 2. Pause to make more concrete powder. Oh, I need to run over to the trolley first. Hey, sorry, I was playing Fallen Aces demo. No need to apologize for that. Keep flying. Then we can join you in the sky. Uh-oh. It's just giving me a put in trolley option. Means I think I'm out of water. Gonna have to gather up all of my buckets and fill them all back up. We can replace Welly's marker with a tombstone. Proper fancy tombstone. Oh. Ah. I'm going to fill up my buckets of water just in the kitchen. Though, Welly did spend tons and tons of time. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna choose to fill all. All of those water coolers that are along the wall, Welly filled all of them up. So they're all loaded and able to rejuvenate you, rehydrate you. As I am rehydrated by more redemptions. That was 2, and then that will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Finishing up just after Jane Deere finished too. Yeah, dun dun la dun dun dun. Welly, are you a base wife too? Mostly, I like the gameplay loop. All I do is base wife stuff. My best friend crush says it's cute that I do it. It makes me think of when I play Don't Starve with my younger sister. Is because I like playing Wigfried and she's all about the combat. That then, when we play together, she usually plays... What is the character's name? Wendy. Wendy? The, like, cute blonde-haired girl with the flower and the ghost friend. So, because Wendy is a weak character, my sister will just stay at the base, tending to the crop farmlands, and to any of the rabbit traps, and will prepare food and the like, and then I run around adventuring. And it's pretty fun. It works well when you have a particular play style you enjoy that complements well with someone else's play style. Like, again, when we look here at, say, Zomboid, or with Don't Starve. Because then you can have one person that hangs out and takes care of everything at the base, and then the other person that prefers to go out and explore can do so and doesn't have to worry about coming back and needing to, say, cook themselves a bunch of food because it's already all prepared for them. So they just have to walk on over to the fridge and help themselves and go, "Yay! Thanks, dear!" And then give their friend a kiss on the lips romantically. No, sorry, platonically. And then head off out into the wilds again. Don't Starve together, base wifing is peak. I haven't done, again, because I largely play as Wigfried, I haven't done as much Don't Starve base wifing. I do the world adventuring. Like me and my friend playing Vintage Story, I do the homesteading, and he does the hunting. Yeah, see? Great. Then it becomes great compliment. Then you can focus more on the parts that you like to do, and they can focus more on the parts that they like to do. The perks of playing multiplayer. The trouble is more when you end up with conflicting play styles. Say if both of you hated homesteading, but you both loved adventuring. You could adventure together, but then you both have to slog through the homesteading together too. That's when you find yourself a third friend to allow to do the homesteading. When we played Vintage Story as a little group, I dug out and made a big kitchen, and I stocked us with food that would keep for 6 months, and I had fully filled cool pantry, and no one went hungry. Yay! Kiss on the ass, slap on the cheek, platonically, like bros. If nobody sorts the base out, it's just a pile of junk. Oh. Not far from a pile of junk anyway.
Oh, hi, Mr. Bones.
You are about to be head pat. Oh no, she did it! She did pat me on the head.
No,
Oh
I'm not
jeez,
good
I'm
at that.
blushing. Hi, hello, welcome, Emily. I'm a base wife in survival games, and I'll be the healer if we don't have one in team games.
I think
I like
John
playing healer supports
Winston is-
in, I guess you would say, combat-style games as well. I like to support.
one day.
I heal, yay! Now, how are we looking on food? Getting low. That means it's time to get chefing. Oh my god. That's a lot of logs. Jesus. And they're tying them up all nice too, so it looks attractive even.
It'll be cozy in here.
Ooh, have you noticed even the nice glow that the ancient stove gives off when it's lit?
Yes, this boomer stove does do great things for this place.
The boomer stove?
Yeah.
Hey, I guess that's an accurate way to refer to it. It is
I mean,
old.
It's lacking the riz.
Or would it be better with the Riz? It's just got a more refined, different style of Riz.
I guess. Boomer riz. Yeah.
Boomer Riz. Like the Muppet Rat. That's the Muppet Rat is Rizzo with an O, important at the end. The Risen is dead. No. Quick crop check. Wheat? Not yet. Broccoli? Not yet. Cabbages? You know what? Actually, I'm honestly going to leave them here. For a moment, I was going to say, I might as well harvest them now. We have so many seeds. But we also have so many already harvested cabbages. It's not like I'm in a rush to get them right now, you know? I might as well give it some time. Hiya, Shrek.
Hi. Yes, it is I. Totally not the 9th or 10th Shrek.
Oh no. Well, good to see ya. Oh, it died so many times.
At least I finally got rid of my slow driving perk.
That's one way to lose the slow driving perk, I guess. Die! I cannot believe.
Died twice because I keep taking deprived for some reason. And then I spawn in the house with no shoes.
And then you step on some glass.
It's even just when you're walking around on the road, your feet will get cut up.
Oh no!
And
Painful!
if you take anemic as well, you start walking really slow, and then you have a horde of zombies that are like 3 inches from your face.
Oh no. Cursed.
So I'm not anemic anymore.
Woo! Yeah. I've almost died from a neck wound because I'm anemic. Got
Did
very
take underweight,
close.
So I'm gonna be stealing all this soda.
Okay, that's fine. We've got a lot of it. And I need to fill my canteen because it's empty. Or no, it said canteen with water. It shouldn't be empty. Just because I'm hungry over here. And Archon. Hi, hello, welcome. Boomers weren't around in 1880, right? Boomers were always around. You think it refers to the just specifically the baby boomers? Nah, it actually refers to everybody. Everybody old is a boomer now. Did I just hear a pigeon? Who? Suspicious. Return to the kitchen, where I'm going to make some more sandwiches. I should probably check the yeast supply. 4 yeast, we're looking okay. And in fact, I made up some fermented bread earlier, so I'm going to rip this here mortar and pestle off the counter. I'm gonna walk over here to grind some of it up. Making yeast. Voila! And then I'm actually just going to place the item down on the shelf physically like this. Make it so it's sitting on top. I guess kind of sitting. It's more like it's on the front of the shelf now because of the layering, but that works, that works. Then I can just stand here and access the mortar and pestle and grind. No problem. Is all the bread gone? Yep, bread's gone. Okay. And now, not my health. Now bread. Bread. "10 years old? Boomer!" Imagine. That would be like a 5-year-old. 5-year-old pointing over to a 10-year-old. Boomer! And then the 10-year-old's like, dude, what the heck? Dude, what the hell? I'm not a boomer. My mom's a boomer, but I'm not. And then the kid just continues, the little 5-year-old kid continues to point and yell, boomer, boomer. And then the 10-year-old starts crying, no, stop, I'm not old. It's like when you watch animes and the ladies get offended over being called old or aunt or grandma. And they're like, dude, stop! The bloomer. Oh, it makes it sound a lot nicer. Midlife crisis at 13. Damn, life just keeps getting harder and harder and harder. Already hitting midlife crises at 13 because we can only live to 26 and then we die. This one didn't get all the bread into it. Needs more fruit jam. There we go. And now that's ready to be cooked. But do I make... No, we'll stay with that. Because that would be 9 breads. 9 slices, which means 9 sandwiches. Blushing bloomers. Wait, no, those are undies for old folks, aren't they? It's too late, Willie. No blushy take-backs. Oh, nuts. Bloomers... I don't know. It depends. But yeah, bloomers are not. There are a variety of things. They can be a style of shorts. They can also be like, straight up be like, not necessarily they have to be straight up underwear, but undergarment shorts. Like, I wear bloomers just as fancy shorts underneath my skirts. That way, if anyone gave a little peek up my skirt, it wouldn't just be underwear, it would be my bloomers.
Oh my god, having fast reader again is so much better.
It's especially nice on I don't have it, but it's especially nice on multiplayer where you can't fast forward the time.
Yeah.
Got the full Lolita kit. That's right, albino. Can't go without the bloomers. And now it's burger time. I want to create the burgers out of those fish fillets we had earlier. See, they're all still fresh cooked even. Will I have enough for all 9 sandwiches? Stay tuned! When you're wearing a skirt and the wind blows. Ah! And so, that's why I think pretty much my entire life, I've always worn some style of short underneath any skirt or dress I was wearing. I've never really gone... Not commando, with underwear, but commando with shorts. There goes my fish fillets. Also, my cauliflower's stale too. Also, why are my breadcrumbs that I have here? I have some breadcrumbs because I was curious how I could use them as food accents, and with them only adding 1 hunger to anything, they're not really worth it. But also throw that into my bag, other than my main character, into her hands, because it's easier to stay organized that way. Rip leek, rip singular mushroom. Oh, rip rabbit meat. But we have more rabbits, so not a huge deal. Stale orange. More stale egg cartons? Oh no. We're gonna end up running out of egg. That's a lot of freaking potatoes that are in the fridge rather than the freezer. Those are gonna go stale. Trying to move some of them over. So I can huck them into one of the freezers. There we go. This one does not have much room in it. How about the other freezer? Aha, much better. I might grab these bait fish. I guess they don't really take up that much weight, so it wouldn't freeze up that much space if I were to pull them out. But I will pull out one of these rabbits. Pull out 2 rabbits. And then defrost them, and we'll have some rabbit sandwiches. What? Turn on the wrong stove. Yep. I like the stove on the left more because you can visually see that it's on and off. So it's like a convenience thing. And then the rest of all of these garbage stale foods into the composter. Ding. And I give a visual check. Yup, they're gone. Need to get some bloomers, to be honest. Just normal shorts work too, depending on what you're wearing. It's just kind of a, when wearing Lolita, it's kind of a mental thing also of, I have all my fancy dress on. That includes the fancy bloomers. Yay! I wear black bike shorts type things underneath dresses. Yeah, that's what I used to wear too. Chat, I have arrived for a short bit to reveal a dark truth. Shadow's true love is not Sonic, it's Shrek. No! But Shadow's true love was never Sonic in the first place. It was always Knuckles, and you're telling me it's not anymore? No! I think I'm gonna pull out the rabbit, and then butcher it. And then I'm going to take one of the rabbits and cook it. That way we can use it in our sandwiches. And if we need to cook the other rabbit, I'll bring it back out. Stale uncooked eggs? No! Everything's going stale. Here we had so many cartons, and slowly they're working away. Where's the crow? Forgot about the crow. Did you say it was in the fridge? Freezer? Now I transform and scurry away. Well, hi, Scalabra. Hello and goodbye, I guess. Where is the crow? I'm not sure. I don't know where your crow's at, Lily. Did you put it in here? Aha! Alright, crow's defrosting. I'm back. How's cooking going? We're making sandwiches. rabbit sandwiches. We made some fish burgers, and now we're making some rabbit burgers. Mmm. We will also make some crow burgers, too. Or maybe I'll make a crow soup. Because I still have more rabbit meat. I have too much rabbit meat. I'm gonna have to come back to the crow. I'm sorry, crow. You're going back into the freezer. Yeah. We've got all our fish burgers. We've got our rabbit burgers. And now time to add toppings. Ketchup. Dude, we got some spicy ketchup. We've tried 2 different kinds of spicy ketchup. One that's just kind of generally labeled as spicy ketchup. And another that was jalapeno ketchup. The jalapeno ketchup was good because it was a little bit spicier. But goddamn, if that spicy ketchup ain't great. It isn't super crazy hot. Like, you don't eat it and go, woof, my mouth's on fire! But it does have a... Again, jalapeno is a little bit spicier, but regardless, it still has a light spice to it that is very nice. And to me, in my opinion, honestly, is great with sweet potato fries. We had some sweet potato tater tots last night. And those... with the spicy ketchup. Great. Fan of it. We got some ranch from the store like a month ago, and I think it's good. It's better mixed with a bit of sriracha. I'm not a huge sriracha fan, so I'll pass on that. Not ranch, cranch. Oh, I thought it might be a typo. I have no idea what ranch with a K is. I've been meaning to go get some spice containers so I can make trips to the bulk market and get a spice selection going. And maybe planting some spice and flavoring related plants. Honestly, spice plants, like herbs in general, are great for that. Because then you can have constant fresh herbs. And they tend to be really easy to grow.
Did what?
I found the last bookcase. Finally.
The last bookcase?
Yes.
The final one of
It
its
took forever
breed?
to find it. Yes, the last one in 5 miles.
My god.
Just had to do it the hard way. You couldn't get someone to build one.
No, I don't know if anyone can. A good one.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore.
The 7th time.
Emphasis. Oh my god, I forgot to put my apron on. Where?
It'll take me a while to train.
Yay! Finally! Proper cook! After I forgot about having that on for so long. Oops. And now for all... Oh no! I swear I just saw stale. There it is right there, the stale mushroom. No!
I'm kind of ticked off.
They always
'cause I had a
perish.
step van stuffed.
We've
with
just
dry
got so
goods.
many of them. It probably is also added on from the fact that some of these mushrooms, when they're only at 4 and 5, they don't get used very frequently, because I prioritize all the 10, 13, and 15s, which means all the, you know, 5s and 4s are left behind, unused. So, I think
I found some
most
condiments for you.
condiments...
Yes, soy sauce and mustard. Enjoy.
Thanks. I think these go on the shelf. There's mustard. I see some soy sauce, so I would say yes, they do go up here on the shelf. Ding. Now we have even more of them. Someday, I'll own a house and have a dedicated room for a server so I can make it even more powerful and host so many games. Or spies a house specifically just to make it into a server house. You know, like, there's always these streamer houses or gamer houses that people joke about. Horse is gonna end up with a server house. You're gonna enter in and you're going to have a little dining room. that's actually going to be everything. The bed, a small table for eating at, a chair, TV, maybe the little desk station for the computer. But then the rest of Horse's house is just going to be all servers everywhere. Any room that you go over to, boom, server. It's hosting a game over here. Turn your head to the left, another server hosting another game. It's just servers everywhere, every way you turn. Servers all the way down. Look, I'm not sure how busy you are, but I took a crack at sewing stuff on the roof if you want to check, because they bear crops. I'm not sure if Willie was talking to me in that case, but I'm probably going to forget about them and neglect them. Because I look outside at my garden, I'm probably going to forget about them and neglect them, because I take care of my crops outside, and I disregard the rest. I look at the scanned spaghetti bolognese. It's getting pushed on the fish burger. Spaghetti fish sandwich. Wait, we have more? Perfect! More spaghetti bolognese burgers. Oh, so many of them. So excited to dish out my spaghetti bolognese burgers. This one's gonna get dandelions on it, though. This one's gonna get some cabbage. The room that you only open when you're ready for your house to get +2 to heat. Hey, yeah, then you don't have to have your heater turned up during the winter time. You just open up the server room. Warm again. There we go. I was like looking for the tomatoes. There we go, get tomatoed. I will go with the spaghetti bolognese if I happen to put it on one of the sandwiches with spaghetti bolognese on it. Sorry guys, I'm gonna go sleep in my server room. Yeah. It's nice and warm in there. Getting to the cold fall and winter months? Time to hang out in the server room. That's why you need to have multiple computers with multiple locations. Is that way when it's summertime and it gets warm, you don't go into the server room computer. You stay outside at your main room computer. And then the wintertime rolls around and then you move back over. But you don't use the same computer because then you have to move everything from one room to another. So you just have 2 computers that you use. Caco seems to be traveling a bunch, so it's much warmer suddenly. When you start traveling around in Minecraft and generating tons and tons and tons of new blocks, server's gotta pick up the pace. Oh no, stale dandelions. Welly over here yelling, "No food, I'll starve! Don't worry, food's on the way!" I put some canned corn on this one. This other sandwich is going to get some cabbage, though. You put a water machine, but half an hour, it's just mist. It's too hot. It's all evaporated away. This one's gonna get some canned corn on it. I can't wait to name all of my burgers after this. Just for them all to get immediately eaten. That one's gonna get some gravy on it. This one already has mustard? Ooh, actually I'm gonna put mayonnaise on it. A condiment that makes sense paired with it. This one's got some barbecue. It's gonna get some gravy too. This burger with ketchup? You get some barbecue sauce. Wait, didn't we find a book to strip meat from corpses? Can we do that? We did. And I put it in the shelf and I don't want to do cannibalism. We don't need cannibalism. We've got so much meat from other things. Like, look at all those rabbits. Why would I choose human meat Well, I can do rabbit. Please, man. Important food for skeleton. Okay. Alright, check the fridge. We have the cannibal book. We do have the cannibal book, Gray. We just found it last night. You saved me, I'll remember this. What? You're welcome! And now we've got the Burger Boys. Burger Boy one.
Guys.
What?
You lost a good what?
He died. We lost a real one. Shrek exploded in a violent
Oh.
pink of mist after I shot him in the back of the head with a shotgun.
Oh no, you know I saw a Shrek
can't
here
believe it.
earlier. I think it was one of the brothers.
Oh, I see. I found his bag and I'm putting it right here on next to the coffee maker.
Alright, well if
Very
I see
important.
Shrek around or... Well, we can tell him.
I have
Is it
gotten very good at
Burger
running away.
Boy?
Weirdly enough.
And then... This is Burger
just
changing
Boy
it up.
3.
Putting a new shelf.
Not again. Oh, I
This shelf
know.
is a-
I think Shrek has died the most out of everybody.
Yeah. Just give me 1 second.
Burger little sister.
I also got pretty okay at aiming. I have I have skill level
And then
3
we've got
now.
Burger
weird,
Dad.
Weird how that works.
1. And... Burger Dad 2. Because there's
I forgot we
2
had
dads
type
in
off.
this
I feel like that
family.
probably could have kept
And
me
then
alive.
we've got the weird burger aunts. You know what? Rather than
I got
weird
got
burger aunt,
because
it's
I
gonna be...
was trying to keep
wine
a
burger
lookout
aunt.
behind us, but it was too dark.
Oh my god, I've got
Oh,
another
yeah.
one. It's like they keep multiplying.
And they came right up on me.
Burger dog.
I need to go. I need to go AFK for a minute.
Shrek's
the van
undead
is full of
7-inch
dogs,
hog. The hog got cut. Oh. Alright, and there we go. We've got Burger Boy 1, 2, 3. Then we've got Burger Dad 1, 2. We've got Burger Dog, Burger Little Sister, and Wine Burger Aunt. We've got the whole family in there now. And I'm gonna take this one empty bowl that I've got on me. Actually, it's a bowl of water. Never mind. Let me pull out an empty bowl then. Which, apparently there's only one in here right now. I'm gonna have to locate the rest of our empty bowls. Which are probably just outside with the coffee maker or something. And now we're going to make some salads from the rabbit meat. Gonna have rabbit meat, not a bowl of water. And then we're gonna put in some peanuts. Almost makes me wish I could put, like, lentils in this salad, too. Alright, we're gonna use some tomato paste as the sauce. Gonna throw some cabbage in there. Classic salad ingredient. Oh my god, we've got some canned beans. Rabbit bean salad. And we've already put some rabbit meat in there, but potatoes I haven't used. Apparently that one's frozen. Can't add frozen. I'll add broccoli. And then I add potato. Right there. That potato. Good potato. Oh, that's all I can add in, so we'll garnish it with some sunflower seeds. And there we go. One Steve. And the fridge with you, Steve. Wait, I was gonna eat that, Steve. Oh, nom 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 nom. Delicious, delicious, Steve. And now I'm only hungry rather than very hungry. Therefore, plenty of nourishment for Jane dear. She's full up. Or full up enough, anyway. I think it's cake time. I'm gonna have to empty out my bowl. This bowl of water. Emptied. I dump it on the ground. Oh, my canteen, my water canteen. It's not in the slot. Where's my water canteen? Oh, I know how much water I have if I don't have it in my slot. Oh no, oh jeez. Alright, now I take one of our few remaining egg cartons. With 5, that means we only have 60 eggs. So, running low, you could say. Egg batter. Egg batter. It's probably the milk. The milk component's probably where I'm short. Let me go ahead and grab some rotten milk from the compost pile. Or apparently we only have 1 left. Probably was consumed when it got composted. More like canteen. Oh, come on. This canteen's important to me. I'm renaming it. Where's my rename option? Canteen. Important Echo Hydrator. Okay, there we go. And now I can finish baking my cake. Finally, those eggs are a month old now. Look, it just lasts a long time. That's how it is. We can keep the eggs for so long. Maybe I should make more omelets. For now, I'm making more cake. Where's the frickin' chocolate? Are we out of chocolate on that shelf? Is the chocolate over here? It is. I'm taking all of the chocolate from the shelf so I can use it for cooking purposes. Yay! I love chocolate. All for my chocolate cake. The other chocolates are stinky because they only have 6. But that chocolate's good because it still had all 20. What fills up a lot? Ooh, the mango. Mango's 10. I can't believe we still have more mango. I did not think we had that much mango, but apparently we do.
That can go in.
Definitely adding in one of these apples too. It's so hunger filling at 16. It is the most filling. The orange here. This is basically now just a general chocolate fruit cake.
Or are we putting the coffee by the espresso machine?
By the espresso machine. I'm pretty sure. I need to do more stuff with the acorns
There's
too.
also a canned evaporated milk as well.
Put the canned evaporated milk over in the corner. With the other canned goods. It's mildly more convenient there, because then it's just if it's canned, it goes here. Depresso machine, no one ever uses it. Come on, man, I made a couple of coffee drinks once. Oh. See Wally's comment too, they've used it a couple of times. Oh jeez, oh heck. Like from the espresso machine, I've even got filled up in the coffee maker a couple of beverages. See the Cocaco? I don't think I did this one. Lewis, Spill the Tea, and 2 Ranchula. I made those. Welly's a skeleton. They can't even drink coffee. No! Usually drink one if my boredom goes up or after I cut some trees. I'll try to make more drinking beverages after I make some more hunger nourishing foods. I totally was neglecting my cake there, and there was a split second of me going, it's burned! But now it's fine. Alright, here's an experiment, too, to check for cutting the cake. Ready? We've got 114 hunger to fill from the cake. We slice the cake. Call 114, 114. 17 times 5. So this cake went from being able to fill 114 to 85. That means it has lost 29 hunger units from being sliced up. Do not cut the cakes. It ruins their hunger. That's kind of dumb. Yeah. Yeah. There's a couple of things where they're fine and their hunger amounts transfer alright when you slice them. But there's other things, like with that cake, where it makes it worse when you cut it.
Here.
In this main room, yeah. If you just turn on the light over here.
Something. Oh, I was told we're not to turn on the lights.
Probably, I guess, because then you can't see the stove ambiance? I mean, we've got plenty of gas.
Oh. Well, maybe I will fix things then.
It's kind of dumb. I would get it if it was closer in value and lose it a tiny bit. Yeah, like if there's a case where it doesn't divide evenly, I could understand, but the amount it lost is a lot. Cake molecules lost on the knife. Caco's just a little clumsy and doesn't want to admit she dropped an entire slice or 3 on the floor. Don't look at me! I'm a chef. I'm supposed to be good at cutting. You're not supposed to realize that I'm terrible and I've got just no knifing skills and I just ruined the cake when I cut it. Oh no! That would be funny if it was actually the case though. That if you had a higher skill in short blunt, it makes it so you lose less hunger amounts. That'd be funny. I rolled to eat the floor cake. You die. Oops. Well, I was somewhat hoping that I would have some time to go out and get some more concrete powder, but I needed to do some cooking. And I did get a lot of road paved up outside. So projects, being worked on. For the moment, we're at 4 hours. The server itself is still going to be up for another hour. But I want to go get something to eat. So that means it's the end of the stream. Thanks everybody for coming on by to watch, and thanks to those who resubscribed, as well as the bits from you, Lulu. It's appreciated. I hope to see everybody on Tuesday, Thursday for the art streams, and next Saturday, Sunday as well. I hope you all... Oh yeah, it is also September. So whether it is here on my channel or elsewhere that you want to support on Twitch, you do get discounts when you yourself subscribe. And if you wait till the end of the month, the gifted subs should also be on sale. So if you want to gift subs to anybody, wait till the end of the month, alright? Alright. Goodbye, everybody. Farewell.